Good old times.
Good old times.
Oh,
indeed.
jeez.
I'm just sad that I haven't been around to watch them all with you.
Yeah, honestly, I had to do most of the reviews on my own.
Together, if anything.
I had to do most
I'm
of the
sorry,
reviews.
guys.
No, you're
You're
fine. You're
good.
fine. Anyway, this is Green Warrior 291. Starting off with a fun way of the finale of the Bad Batch. How are we all?
Yeah, man.
How are y'all think it's gonna end this season, at least?
Well, the biggest issue is that they need to find a way across to the ship. And that involves one of two ways. Either they do make it to the lab, or they're going to have a really long marathon swim through monster-infested sea.
I just want to say this, because I have mentioned it in a previous video. So it seems they are redeeming Crosshair.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming, to be honest.
I called it.
Feeling they would, but I wasn't sure if they would.
No, because I said, as I said on like one of the episodes, the one where that clone, the one that rebelled and helped the Bad Batch escape, like his speech got to Crosshair.
That's true.
But what I want to say is,
Crosshair's opinions haven't exactly changed.
No.
There's a deleted scene, or not deleted scene, a changed dialogue from like the Clone Wars when the Bad Batch appeared, where Crosshair, instead of like antagonizing Rex about Echo, he instead said, if I was left for dead, I wouldn't be so loyal. So I think that might come into play.
Yeah, he did say that, didn't he?
Yeah, he said that in like the original version of the episode, not the...
Right. I remember that.
So I think...
Yeah, the original cuts.
Yeah, so I think Crosshair at least... Yeah, I think Crosshair's gonna betray the Empire, for sure. Whether he'll join the Bad Batch or not, it's either he's gonna...
That's true.
Come on, I'm just wearing an Empire shirt right now. It doesn't make me feel any better.
That's such a tough one to go on. Can I say how much I'm disappointed about how many episodes we ended up getting for the final season of the Clone Wars?
Yeah.
I wanted some of the videos that they cut. I wanted to see Grievous again. The shit they had planned for Utapau.
Boba Fett,
yep.
all
The character development they had for Obi-Wan and Anakin.
Asajj Ventress, like legit,
Yep.
so much got cut, but we can't do anything about it.
A lot. Oh well. What's done is done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's start this episode now. Okay. Let's talk about the...
Wait, but don't we get to at least see with the preview that's saying that confirming that hey, season 2 is out?
I looked ahead. There's no confirmation.
Wait, so they didn't say it back here? They don't say it at the end of this one?
No,
Nope.
they don't say it at the end of the episode.
Okay.
They usually would.
Nope, nothing.
Okay, what did y'all thought about the episode?
I mean, it's what we expected it to be.
A very normal-esque episode.
Yeah. I guess they were definitely betting on that second season.
They're betting.
Season.
They were betting so much on that second season for sure. Look at the way it ended. If they didn't get a second season, this would have been the most awkward ending of all time.
Unless they were still writing it while they were fucking doing it.
This
Oh my
feels
God.
weird because I mean, what? Nothing got accomplished in the end. There was no set. The goal was, I guess, protecting Omega, but that's a very broad goal.
And to retrieve Crosshair, which,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
we confirmed
Crosshair.
that Crosshair apparently got rid of his chip, which I would have liked to have seen a scar as proof.
No, I
but
still
guess
think it got burned off. That's what I think it.
Oh, you think it got burned off?
Yeah, it's in the
Yeah.
same area where the chips are.
I guess.
Plus,
Well,
didn't he add hair? Because he definitely is a what's it
He
called?
didn't have a lot of hair. He was definitely shaved, next to shaved.
yeah.
But for sure, he's shaved now.
Yeah, he's definitely shaved now.
That might confirm it. Usually, they shave. They shave off after they take the off the inhibitor chip.
Yeah. Well, either way, good show and non-impressive finish.
This finish was lackluster. If anything, it just ended up being the same way how it started. They left. They're on the run from the Empire. Crosshairs with the Empire. Nothing changed. There was no overall
nothing's changed.
change.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens in season 2 when when our Czech blue boy shows up.
Look, I just want that admiral to die. Okay.
Look, someone has to replace him, and someone has to be Grand Admiral Thrawn. So,
Oh my gosh, I don't know what to think of this episode. Look, here's the 5 bullet points I have in my mind, at least that are fresh. 1, Crosshair is semi-redeemed only because he did save Omega and Ozzy, which I love how we all predicted the robot was gonna die, and he technically died of power, but didn't die.
yeah.
2,
They retrieved the robot.
2, Omega. I do not dislike Omega at all. I do not dislike her, but I do dislike her tendencies of just being reckless.
Now, looking back on it, I do find it funny how off we were, because we were all thought she was force sensitive. No, none of us thought she was a actual pure blood clone.
I didn't
None
really
of us thought that she was a pure blood.
I didn't really think into that. But, I mean, she is only because think about it. She's different. She's basically the female version of Boba Fett.
That's exactly what she is. Yeah.
So she's not like enhanced or anything, though. She's just an observer, and that's what makes her unique.
Yeah. But it means that she's actually. But you know what this means, right? That means that she's the last living clone as of the end of the movies.
Basically, because
she's the longest living clone, not including Boba Fett.
The fact that they mentioned that she's older than the Bad Batch is quite laughable.
I mean, it's true though.
It is. Though that does kind of confirm that the Bad Batch are, well, dead by this point on the sequels.
I mean, we already figured they would die. We all knew this.
They're not dead. It's just, we know they're gonna die. Crosshair, I feel like, is gonna die first. Crosshair's just gonna get redeemed but die. That's my final stance on what season 2 is gonna be like. He's gonna get redeemed.
On the bright side, Hunter has a new rifle.
Funny enough, Warlock kind of skipped ahead the whole moment where Omega was trying to rescue the droid.
Not worrying about it.
I was.
Wasn't worried at all.
You you were saying that you didn't want to see her drown.
Yep, it's fine. All's fine. She's fine.
She's fine. I still would have wanted to see it though.
See? We saw it with her 2 eyes. She got out of the water immediately.
Oh my god.
Nothing to worry about.
Oh my gosh. I still didn't. Okay, as an episode, let's say as an episode by itself, it's actually decent follow up. Has a finale, it's so weak.
If we're looking at it as a week to week show, which is how they built it, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I would say it's a nice little bridge episode to whatever's coming up next.
Has a finale to this season though.
As a finale to season 1, I'm not impressed. If it was a long-running series, then I'd say, yeah.
We're
not getting more episodes until later.
Yeah, look at Clone Wars though. Like the very finale of the first season was the whole Cad Bane saving Zero and how it ended. It ended in a more interesting way.
Yeah.
This one didn't felt like that. It felt just lackluster because there was no accomplishment. Nothing changed.
All we know is that there's something going on with the scientists. You know what? She's probably involved with the Death Star at this point.
No, I think she's gonna be involved with like the sequel stuff because she's Kamino and about the clones. I don't want the sequels to be involved in this show only because it already leaves a poor taste for most, and I just
What
don't.
What sequels are you talking about?
I know what you're doing. No, anyway, I just don't want it to be connected with like the whole clone and Palpatine stuff because I would not.
It's not going well. If you're talking about that stuff, then yeah, she could be part of it, but I don't think that's where they're going with it. The Kaminoans specialize in that, but that doesn't mean that's the only thing they do.
No, they have other stuff.
I'm sure her views are being put elsewhere.
Hopefully, but we'll just have to wait and see.
But if they do go with that, she's under the Emperor's thumb for cloning experimentation on Force users, which did happen during the Empire's time.
Yeah.
She would be the choice to do it.
Okay, oh my gosh, that brings me to question whether or not, what do I feel regarding that? Or how do we feel about it?
Trying to clone Force users?
Like, I guess that would justify the stupidity of having Palpatine return, but I don't even want to go into that.
So, regardless, let's talk about that. In every form of media, in terms of Star Wars, in terms of the comics, Palpatine has always returned via cloning or Force possession.
I don't.
So regardless, that was going to happen.
But no one was happy for it to happen, regardless of Legends.
No one has ever been happy that it's happened. But the point is that I understand why they chose that.
Fair.
We're going to look past it and move on.
At this point, I just want to get over the sequels. But you know what? What
sequels?
Yeah, fair enough. We can. Okay, let's get back on topic. This is a Bad Batch review, not a big information of.
Yeah, back to the Bad Batch.
But overall episode, if it's like how Warlock said, week by week, then it is a solid 8.5 out of 10. If it's for the finale, it's 6.5 out of 10. It's just that weak.
Yeah, let's put for a series as a whole, it's because how they continued it. But as a season finale, it does rank rather low. I'd say around 5 or 4, personally.
5 for me.
Not how you wrap up a season, in my opinion.
No, I thought there was going to be some intensity. There it was, but most of the time we were just screaming for them to run the whole... to run in the dumb hallway. The monster comes in.
Oh my god, fucking run! Oh, is there something out there? I'm seeing a flashlights out into the deep ocean. Maybe we'll feel something.
Oh my gosh, I swear. Maybe for the next season.
Oh my god.
Maybe the next season, if I can figure a way to get the audio so it doesn't record the audio of the episode. I can have us just recording
there's plenty of reactors out there.
I don't want to like react. It's hard, but I just have like our voices, just our voices throughout the episode, and as the viewer watches and just enjoys our dumb commentary.
Yeah, agreed.
But I'll see. But that might be a season 2 thing.
Freaking maddening.
I'll have to do a Bad Batch like.
I cannot stand that they just walk the whole way.
Oh my god! Yeah, that was so dumb.
That was driving me crazy. I'm like, why are you fucking walking? This is a high stress situation, and you're taking a leisurely stroll at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh my gosh! But yeah, overall, then that means I'll have to do the review of the Bad Batch season 1. See how what I fully think on like the whole thing and what was wasted, because there was a lot of wasted potential in this entire season.
Yeah, we were so excited when they came out.
Oh my!
But you do have a new show to review, though. That would be the What If.
Let's not go into Marvel stuff. That's the end of this video, guys. This is Green Lord, and I want sending up. Peace.